welcome back. And today I'm going to talk about a new invention. And the name of this new invention is robots. So, before we talk about robots, do you guys know why robots were actually made? Robots were machines that replace humans' effort. For example, they did everything for a human. Do their chores, do their work, do their everything. So you don't even have to do anything. Your robot will do everything for you. And robots could also do things that a normal human could not even do in its life. I know, it's pretty impressive, right? Now, if an invention is made, it has lots of steps how it was made, what happened first. And as it has steps also, it also has why it was made. So, I think the inspiration behind the people that made the robot must actually be because how it's so clever, how it can do your work, and how it can, how it can do everything that a normal human could not even do. And how it was so useful to people, It was so useful. It was so useful to everyone. And when I got to know about your robots, I was like, oh my gosh, a robot could do that many things. That's so impressive. I know, right? So now a robot was also progress, like an invention. It was like a small invention. Now slowly onwards, an invention could become a bigger invention. Same with robot. So robot was this very small invention. You have to press your button and then it will do whatever you want. But now, if you talk about robots are this big, and you just have to tell them what to do. They'll just hear you and they'll do your job quickly. It's just you're just sitting around. Boom, another minute. You gotta know your robot is done with your work. It makes life easier, and fun. Now, robot has lots of things that's made around it. For examples, mobiles. Google. So we all know that inside our mobiles, inside our laptops, we have Googles. Google is like a robot only. You can tell him, like, Google, what happened in the past? Why did this person fight with this person? Why did this happen? Google has the answer to everything you need. Some things Google may not have your answer, but mainly Google has answers to everything. And these mobiles, Google, these apps, laptops, these are all made of robot technologies. Now, you all know that robots have brought such a big impact in our world, right? Now, these impacts that a robot has actually made are that robots makes life easier. It's like you won't do anything. They help you also at the same time, and they do everything you want, like every single thing. You tell them, robots, I'm bored today. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to do my chores that I usually do. Call my robot. Hey robot, can you please do my chores? Your robot will do it. Your robots also need to know your voice. Like, they should understand your voice. Like, I can make a friendship with my robot. Like, when he gets to know my voice, like if I shout from far away, robot, can you please do my homework? Boom, he's here. He's asked, what do you want me to do? I'll tell him, go and do this, go and do that, and everything is done. Now, at the same time, nothing is perfect. A robot also has some challenges that you need to face, and these challenges are rust. You have to oil a robot, and a robot costs like lots of money. Lots of money. You have to give lots of money for a robot. Like, one day I think, let me buy a robot. Yeah, that'll be fun, right? I go, and I got to know, I look at the price tag. I mean, this is not worth of buying. It is so much. It's like lakhs, crores. This is seriously not worth of buying, and I should not buy this. But at the end of the day, it's not the people's fault that made a robot. A robot needs lots of parts, lots of components, lots of things. So at the end of the day, then it will become a robot. And it needs lots of artificial intelligence. It has lots of intelligence, and these things cost a lot. And if one robot, it's fine, but if I have to make lakhs and thousands and infinite robots for every person in the world, it costs a lot. And one more problem I see with robots are, you can get so glued to your robot. You talk with your robot like every single day. Hey, hey robot, that robot, this, that, this. And because of that, you don't have a human interaction. Like, if I'm too glued to my robot, I won't have interaction with my humans. And we children are already glued to our laptops, our phones, our TVs, these electronics, we're already glued to it. If we get glued to robots, thing will happen. And I can tell you what will happen. Previously, I saw one video. Previously, I saw one movie. Inside the movie, there were lots of robots, and every single thing was made of a robot. Like, think of this. It's my compass box. A compass box was made of a robot. Think of a book robot. Even food was made of a robot. Even the packaging of a food. Like, there was this noodle packaging. It was all made of robot. A comb was made of robot. The car was seriously made of robot. I got so sick. Why does everything has to be a robot in life? And because of that, the girl's mother, the girl was the main character, and her mother was so glued to the robot that she didn't have her interaction with her brother. She never asked her. She was always with the robot. She was always looking with the robot. She was always interacting with the robot, and she didn't even pay attention where her child went, where her child was, what was happening to her. She didn't even pay attention what's wrong with her. The only thing she cared about was one robot. Because of that, the girl got very angry. But at the end, people got to know what was wrong with them and got to live with humans and robots and respected them both equally. So, I hope you like this video. But for now, bye. And before I close this video, I also want to tell you that you guys should take a minute at your homes and think about if you were a person that made a robot. How lovely would that be? If you were a person that made a brilliant invention, how lovely will that be? So, bye now.